Hey guys, Ryan here. In the last video, I discussed the 5 inner forces of procrastinators, emphasizing that procrastination is not just a time management issue, but a complex psychological problem. If you haven't watched it yet, just click on the link in the top right corner. Today, I will spend a few minutes discussing how to overcome procrastination based on the remaining contents in the book. So, let's get started now. Sometimes people feel fear towards the unknown and ambiguity. To build successful confidence, we need to set clear goals and divide into manageable smaller units to gradually accomplish them. The authors mentioned that when they started writing this book, their initial goal was we wanted to write a book on procrastination. It seemed clear, right? However, they soon realized that this goal was too broad and hindered their progress. Eventually, they focused on only one part of a single chapter at a time. I have to spend 2 hours this afternoon working on the introduction to the goal-setting chapter. It was a more reasonable, reachable goal and it helped them to get to work. The unscheduled is a weekly calendar of all your committed activities. You can see how much of your time is already committed. It's helpful to know that the maximum amount of time you have left over to work towards your goal. Sometimes you may want to spend 2 hours reading every day, but when you complete the unscheduled, you may realize that you can't even squeeze in 2 hours each day. Through the unscheduled, you may know how you currently manage your time. Often, we have difficulty accurately predicting how long a task will take. By reviewing what you have done and comparing your time predictions with actual time spent, you can gradually improve your judgment of time. Making changes to overcome procrastination and learning a new behavior pattern is a gradual process. You can't change yourself overnight. The authors suggested a 1-week experiment, where you select a goal to accomplish in the next week, divide into smaller steps, and specify which day and times to complete each step. The authors also provided a few tips. You can ask a partner to review whether your chosen goals and schedules are truly suitable for you. Find a suitable environment, like a quiet library, which can help you focus more on writing a paper. For example, if you find it difficult to meet a 30-minute deadline for a step, you can set deadlines of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or even 1 minute. If you wait for the willingness and feeling to start working, you may never get started. Regardless, take action and get started. At the end of the 1-week experiment, review what happens during the period. Evaluate your progress. Perhaps you will discover more effective methods or approaches that suit you better. No matter what excuses you have, how tired or unenthusiastic you are, or how busy you may be, you can always spend 15 minutes to do something. Just because your goal requires 10 hours to complete, doesn't mean you have to wait for a large chunk of time to appear before you can start working. You can accomplish many steps in just 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or even 5 minutes. Compared to finding a large block of time, it is easy to find scattered time slot of 15 minutes or half an hour. If you always wait for a large block of free time, you may end up waiting forever. Delegating is one way to increase your time efficiency, especially in areas where you are not proficient. It lightens your burdens and allows you to focus on other matters. Prioritize your tasks and spend your time on only the most important things. Less important things can be delegated or even set aside. Sometimes we get hindered by trivial matters in life, such as organizing computer desktops or cleaning office desks, which prevents us from focusing on our goals. We can group these trivial matters and allocate a specific time to handle them, so they don't race on our minds throughout the day. Each of us has a natural daily biorhythm. Think about what time of day you have the most mental energy, most physically energetic, or feel depleted. This pointless in planning to spend every night after work writing your novels, if all you have energy for is taking a nap or reading someone else's novels. Procrastinators often have conflicting feelings about seeking help from others, feeling ashamed about it. When someone has insight and sees things that you can't, there's no need to feel inferior. On the other hand, learn to say no to some things that waste your time or set you back. For procrastinators, the thought of tackling these time-wasting and regretful matters can make you feel overwhelmed. We often spend time on trivial and even harmful things. When you exercise, not only do you feel better, but your brain works better. You learn faster, think more clearly, and have sharper memory. Exercise can get your body moving and refresh your brain, giving you the strength to fight against procrastination. The idea of rewarding oneself may be unfamiliar to procrastinators, as they tend to punish themselves rather than acknowledge their accomplishments. When you make progress, even if it's not as significant as you hoped and didn't achieve the desired outcome, you can still give yourself some support. For example, treat yourself to a meal at your favorite restaurant or watch a movie. Rewards act as positive reinforcements, increasing the likelihood of repeating a behavior. Alright, for these two videos, I believe you have gained a better understanding of procrastination. I highly recommend this book, and I encourage you to apply the theories from the book to your life, and see if they bring about positive changes. I hope you can make progress through these strategies. Finally, if you enjoyed today's video, just feel free to share it, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.